there, friends. Rebecca here, the Dragon Librarian from Farmington Community Library, and we've got a couple really exciting, fantastic books to talk with you about today that we just absolutely love, and we hope that you're going to love them as well. So both books actually are kind of similar in a couple different aspects. So they're both fantasy stories in different ways. And the other thing that really links them together is that they are about hope. At the very core of their stories, no matter what fantastical adventures are awaiting the characters in the story, hope is the main theme. And I thought these would be really great books to talk about today because the world is a scary place, right? I feel like it's been a lot more scary recently. I feel like I'm afraid a lot. My anxiety sometimes can just be very overwhelming to deal with. And I really love reading books where characters have to encounter these dark things, but they come out of it because they are holding on to hope. And they know that things will get better, because things will get better, no matter what. So both of the books, even though they're really different, sort of fall under that kind of a theme. So I want to talk about the first one, which is called The Firebird Song by Arnee Flores. Now, I was, of course, drawn to this because of this beautiful cover. It's got this phoenix firebird on the front. Looks like an amazing fantasy story with a quest. And it is. So this is about the kingdom of Lyrica, which was always really prosperous and a beautiful place when the Firebird existed there. And the Firebird kept everything in balance, and it was just basically this mystical, magical creature that, like I said, kept everything in balance, but also just made everything very harmonious. So when the Firebird disappears and this evil sorceress takes over, the kingdom is plunged into despair and darkness. So it's been many, many years since that has happened. One of the main characters, a young boy named Pruitt, doesn't know any life that's different than what he knows Lyrica to be now. He knows the stories of the Firebird, but he just never lived in a world where it was like beautiful like that. Everything is cold and dark. So he finds this message, this mysterious message written on the wall that says, "Woman, thief, wild." What does that mean? Woman, thief, wild. So Pruitt discovers that the long-lost princess of this kingdom is actually in hiding and has no idea who she is. That's Calliope right there. So the two of them have to work together to try to save this kingdom from the evil sorceress and to bring the Firebird back. Now, that's a pretty amazing storyline, right? I love the Firebird aspect of it. There's not a whole lot of stories you read where there are phoenixes or firebirds in there, and I just absolutely love that. And like I said, the thing that really struck me, though, was that the main characters never give up hope. They are always fighting for light. They are always fighting for a better tomorrow, and I found that to be really inspiring. It's a really great story. And plus, it has an epic adventure with young heroes and going on these quests. What's not to love, right? That is The Firebird Song. So the next book is really unique, and I absolutely am just so in love with it. And this book is called Kiki Kara Breaks a Kingdom. And this is by Sangu Mandanna. Kiki Kara Breaks a Kingdom. I'm probably completely butchering this name. So when you look at this cover, right, and the title even, it kind of is very reminiscent of like a Rick Riordan or Rick Riordan Presents series, right? It's about a young character going up against terrible odds to try to save the day. But there's a few differences from this book to those kind of stories. So this is about a main character. Her name is Kiki. And she is a young girl who worries a lot. I'm just going to put this right out there. I really identified with Kiki a lot. And I saw myself in Kiki a lot because I'm a worrier too. Even though I try not to be. Sometimes it's hard, especially lately with that. The world is just a scary place, right? So I really saw a lot of myself in Kiki. She has anxiety. She worries about everything. She has a hard time with it. But she takes a lot of joy and pride in her artwork. So she loves to draw. She's always drawing in her sketchbooks. Until one day she falls into the sketchbook, into this magical world that what exists in this world are all the things that she's been drawing. So all the really cool heroes that she's been drawing and making stories up of, they're there. That's really awesome. But there might also be some bad things there too. She might have by accident drawn a bad guy who is a evil god trying to take over not only the sketchbook world, but the real world. Yikes. So Kiki has to band herself with these young heroes that she's drawn and find the courage within herself and using her creative talents to try to save the day and overcome not only her anxiety and her worrying, but also this evil god that she created. So what I really love about this is the creative aspect of it, because I think that a lot of different creative arts like writing and drawing and any kind of thing that you can do are really great things that can help you when you're feeling down. So they're wonderful things when you're happy as well, but if you're having a bad day or you're worrying or you're sad, maybe if you just draw a picture or write a poem or a story, you might feel better. And I love that Kiki uses her creative powers, so to speak, in this story to overcome the bad things. I love it so much. What a cool idea, right? Such a great book. Kiki Kallira Breaks a Kingdom. Definitely try it out. Well, those are what we've got for you guys today. I hope that they sound really fun and interesting. If so, please feel to check them out from Farmington Community Library. And also, please give this video a like. Really appreciate you watching it. Thank you so much and have a wonderful rest of your day.